It's Iowa's favorite country, always the morning train, always the best ride of the day, and always looking like we just are protecting the president. That's what we do. It is Thursday from Tennessee. There is our buddy Joe Denham. Now, if you're watching on our video screen at Iowa's favorite country, K97 on my Derail on air page, you see him upside down, but he's there.
Hey!
Full hair and all. What's going on, my brother?
How's it going?
It's going, man. It's going well. What you up to?
Man, I'm just having a good sunny day here in Nashville. The sun's out and kicking off a crazy day here. We had a thing at the scoreboard last night, and we're just kicking into the day.
I love how you had a thing at the scoreboard last night, which means you got to bed at about 5:27 this morning. And here you are at 8:40. You're on with us, just acting like, you've had a 12-hour night's sleep.
Well, it was earlier than 5:27, but it was definitely close. But yeah, hi.
That's awesome, man. Hey, I got to tell you, you're coming up July 31st. We're talking about this left and right because it's going to be a big thing. It is Frenzy Fest. You're going to be headlining that bad boy. It is going to be fantastic right here in Fort Dodge. Dude, for as long as you and I have been buddies, this is the first time you've ever performed in Fort Dodge. Man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I think it's been worth the wait, and by that I mean right here. But I think it's going to be killer, dude. I think we're going to rock that place. You've been playing our songs in a K97. I mean, everybody loves us. It's like, this is going to be great.
It's going to be outstanding, man. So looking forward to it.
Thank you for making this happen, by the way, because we've been talking about this, and you made this happen.
Well, we've been talking about this for about 7 years. And finally, it took Stumpy and Todd McCubbin to step up and go, let's do this thing.
Yeah.
And, man, God bless them for stepping up and being the kind of the push behind it all. And, it's just my simple words, but they took them and ran with it. God bless them for that. Because, man, dude, I'm telling you, July 31st, outside venue even, VIP section, the whole works. It's going to be just crazy. I've been telling people, and I know you listen quite often. I know A1 does, and the Hillbilly Soap Opera Band does, the whole works. But I've been telling people, this is a show. First off, it's only $20 for a double bill like we've got. It's only $20. That's thing one. Thing two, this is a show that you're going to be talking about long after it's over. Either we're going to be in jail, and that's why they're going to be talking about it, or it's just going to be that crazy, and they're going to be talking about it.
Yeah, keep a chain on your golf cart. Otherwise, we might drive one home.
Not just your golf cart, man. Keep one on your tractor. Who knows what we're going with? We'll go with those.
If it's got an engine, we'll fire it up. I guarantee you that. That'll be fun. And I've already got my order in for some East Tennessee Mountain Dew. I've got a dozen of those already, and we'll get a couple of dozen more. So get ready.
I knew you were going to be bringing some of that, and I didn't want to spill the beans. I didn't want to steal your thunder by any means, because I knew you were going to be bringing some of that. I know Todd McCubbin's looking forward to trying that. Stumpy, the quart jar of Tennessee sunshine, as we like to call it, not moonshine, sunshine, that you make is taller than Stumpy, so he's going to have a tough time. We'll have to get him a straw and a ladder.
Stumpy Mason, we'll get him. Stumpy Mason jar.
Stumpy Mason jar. There it is. Stumpy Ball. Stumpy Ball Mason jar.
Stumpy Ball. Yeah. Oh, my God. Dude, we can take that so many ways.
Oh, yes. And that's kind of the way I took it, actually. So
that's right. Yeah.
Dude, I had to wear your hat today because I've had people coming up to me, contacting me, saying, is JD going to have his merchandise at the show at Frenzy Fest? And I've been saying yes. I had a guy walk up to me 2 days ago, literally. He had on a Morning Train with Darren t-shirt, and he had a different hat on. He said, I want to replace this hat with a Joe Denham hat. Is he going to be bringing some stuff when he comes to town? I said, absolutely. So here you go. This is what it's all about.
Yep, we got shirts, we got hats, we got a new line of stuff coming out. We got new thongs coming out that are great. Be just in time for your summer festivities, a frenzy, as you call it. Be a thong frenzy. So yes, tell him we've got merch.
and don't be fooled, folks. When you're looking at his merch table and you see that little round thing, that's a Super Ball. It's not a gag ball. So don't worry about it.
Yeah,
it's one you can actually bounce and play with, not one to choke on.
Yeah, don't worry. When it's not the gag ball tour, I don't think.
Gag ball tour. That's what it is. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. So this is coming up July 31st. I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, going to continue to talk about it. You can get your tickets at our website, your4dodge.com, or our general manager, Jed, did a great job. He created a site specifically for you called comeseejoe.eventbrite.com. I mean, he was thinking about you the whole time. How cool is that? Comeseejoe.eventbrite.com.
That's really cool. I'm glad he did that, and I love that site. And I go on there and just check it out. And it looks like tickets are starting to take off.
Tickets have been taken off since day one we announced it. If you remember, we didn't quite have the ticket outlets ready to go yet when we first announced, Frenzy Fest. Then a couple of weeks later, it went, oh yeah, that's typical of how you do things. Then a couple of weeks later, when we got the ticket outlet set up, dude, I was getting flooded with calls and messages that day saying, "I bought my tickets. I bought my tickets. I bought my tickets." It's awesome, man. I'm telling you, it's surrounded up here.
I know it's going to be great. The band's great. We are going to rock that place. I just don't know if they know what to expect, but it's going to be amazing. So,
if you've never seen a Joe Denham show, I'm going to tell you, you can't know what to expect because I've seen this guy perform, I don't know how many times, and it's different every single time. There is, other than maybe your music sets a little bit, but you vary that up quite a bit too because you do a lot of improv and impromptu stuff.
yeah, it just depends on what we're feeling and what everybody's feeling. But we've got a set. I mean, like I say, it's an all-star band, and we'll play the hits. We've got the hits that you've been spinning, but we might you never know. We might go off on a tangent, and it's best just to let us do it, and and we'll stick around to fill out the paperwork after it's over. It'll be fine.
Joe is one of the only artists in music history that will literally go from playing some Bob Seger to playing some Lawrence Welk. Yeah, and here's the thing: is people won't know that there's a difference until you get well into the song and you go, oh, that's not Bob Seger anymore. No, that's Lawrence Welk.
It's Lawrence Seger Welk. We were working on a song the other day, and I was telling how cool the '70s were. If you remember that song? Speaking of Bob Seger, "Turn the Page."
Oh yeah.
If they were to write that song today, it'd probably be called "Scroll Down."
Yeah.
On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, scroll down. Doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it does. It totally shifts it completely, man.
Yeah, not the same. The guitar player we're bringing actually wrote the jingle to Farmers Only. You don't have to be lonely with Farmers Only. He wrote that.
Oh man, no kidding.
Yeah, I said, how much money did you make on that? He said, a lot. How do you think I bought my Mazda?
That's cool, and that's one aspect of songwriting that people don't think about is doing jingles like that. You've seen the TV show 2.5 Men, Charlie Sheen. Okay, no offense to Iowa boy Ashton Kutcher, but when Charlie Sheen left the show, it wasn't the same.
You're right.
But Charlie Sheen played a jingle writer on the show, and you think about Barry Manilow. As successful as he has been as an artist, especially in the 70s and 80s, he wrote the jingle for State Farm, and I believe he wrote one of the McDonald's jingles. So the guy was just, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Oh, yeah, that's big money.
Yeah, he wouldn't have had to do anything else, but he did. And then you've got Paul Anka, who wrote the intro to The Tonight Show for Johnny Carson. So every single time that show, that played every night for 30 years, Paul Anka, all he heard was money, man. Money, every single time.
I will tell you this. Speaking of that, I know we're a little tech talky in the music industry today, but hey, that's what we do. I got my royalty check from some stuff the other day, and it was triple what it should have been. So whoa. I called down to the admin guy, and I go, hey, you guys sent me the wrong check, or what happened? He goes, let's look. He looks at it, he goes, oh, now mind you, all the checks are 9 months from 9 months before. So I basically got paid for last November, right? That whole quarter. So it runs that far behind. And he goes, no, man, let's check it out. So he starts scrolling through, and he's like, well, there's Hong Kong, there's Asia, there's Taiwan. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Well, if anybody's on TikTok, I don't know, you on TikTok, Darren?
Oh, yeah, from time to time.
Okay, type in Pray For You. And apparently the world has picked that song back up. And there's hundreds of millions of streams of people doing that song themselves around the world.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. And he yeah, you're making TikTok money now. I'm like, wow, that's insanity. So that's speaking of jingles and residuals and royalties. I mean, once that stuff goes, it just keeps coming. So yeah, check out Pray for You on TikTok, and even you can even do one. You know,
Now,
there's one.
in case listeners didn't know, brother, you wrote "Pray for You." That's your song, and it became a big hit, and now it's getting researched. That's pretty cool. I'm going to check that out on TikTok. I want to see somebody from Japan singing that.
Oh, ha, hey, ha. Anyway, there's one guy on there, him and his daughter, and they do like just 8 seconds of the chorus, and then they got like 700,000 views on that thing, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And the funny thing about it is, I'm trying to get it in a greeting card. I think there needs to be a Valentine's Day card. I've said that since the day we wrote that thing. I said, for the jaded lovers, you need to have a musical card. So we're talking to Hallmark about it, and that song's just going to come back and have another life. And I'll tell you what, it's going to have another life at Fort Frenzy on July 31st when I play that thing.
Dude, you're going to have to get the whole crowd involved in singing that along with you.
Oh, yeah. They better learn it, because we'll teach it to them. But they got 3 words: pray for you. And
Pray for you.
Yep, that's it. They'll learn it. And one night we were at Mystic Lake Casino. Speaking of Adam Graham, I think Adam was even there for this show. The entire audience sang the whole song. We didn't even sing one word. The 3,000 people at Mystic Lake sang every word of that song.
Oh my! Great casino. But yeah, I tell you what, man. I know from talking with you and talking with other artists. And I'm taking my sunglasses off so I can see the comments. But I know from talking with you and talking with other artists, and I know for me in my part of the music world, it's so incredibly flattering and I have this happen all the time. Somebody will call me to either give a birthday, request a song, or just to shoot the sugar a little bit. And
that was close.
Yeah, it was very close, man. Shoot the sugar. Shoot the sugar. Anyway, they'll say one of my signature phrases to me, because I've got like 4 or 5 signature phrases, and it's like that is extremely flattering. And I know for you as an artist, when you see the audience singing your song back to you, it's got to be like, oh my goodness, that feels incredible.
Well, you take it a step further and you go, there's so many things go through your head when that happens, especially when it's a big crowd, like some of those big crowds up there that we had at Tree Town, where there was, 17, 18, 20,000 people singing that thing louder than the speakers. And you go, right. Man, I was drinking on a Sunday morning and thought these words up, put them in a sentence, and the world took it seriously. It's like, whoa. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, you'll see it. We'll see it firsthand up there on July 31st.
And now you're owning TikTok. That is way cool. I'm not kidding, man. The minute we get done, I'm looking this up on TikTok.
Look it up, but also be on the lookout. I think what is today? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so this Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to send you a link to a new prank that Tom Mabe, the comedian Tom Mabe, and I did last week in Nashville.
Oh, you're kidding.
Dude, I don't think you're ready, but I know the world is not ready for what's about to happen. It is epic. I think it's outdone anything I've done, but I'm just going to send you a link. If you want to post it, you can, but it's out of control.
I will definitely post it. Dude, you're going to have, you're talking this up pretty big, and yet I still think my favorite one that you guys did is when you guys were just standing on the street in different locations and you act like you're getting in an argument with the guy on the phone, and you're going, well, yeah, well, come on, I'm right here. Come on here. And you start describing what the guy standing next to you is wearing, man. I've laughed myself to this day when I watch that silly and almost soil myself because it's so funny.
I will send you a picture after we hang out for you and you only to give you just the premise. And I promise you, this is the Fight Me prank with Tom Mabe in Nashville was hysterical. It's all over YouTube. But I called him like I call you and I go, Tom, hey, I got this idea. He lives in Louisville, Kentucky, 2.5 hours away. He literally said, I'm on my way. I'm like, well, it's dark. He goes, I don't care. I'll get a hotel tomorrow. We're doing this. And he drove down, and I'm telling you, this will hurt you. You will laugh so hard on this one. So, and he said he was going to upload it. I think he said 3 days from yesterday. So that'd be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. So this weekend. But
I can't wait.
So
I can't wait, dude. When you did the phone prank of, and let me set the stage for people who haven't seen it. Tom is in one place and Joe is in another, and you guys are on the phone acting like you're getting in an argument with the boyfriend or husband of somebody that you've been kind of hooking with. And the funniest one is when this hillbilly, and what you're doing is you're pointing out just absolute strangers. You're challenging this supposed guy you're talking to on the phone to come out here and let's settle this. I'm wearing, and you start describing what a total stranger walking down the street or standing next to you is wearing. When you described the guy, the hillbilly with the overalls, and you said, and I'm standing here with a hooker, I thought I was going to fall out of my chair. And this guy got all picked off. He acted like he was going to try and beat you up or something, man. It was funny.
Tom said, go over there and here's the premise. Just tell him you're on the phone. And, and I came up with, I'm with a hooker just by looking at her. I'm like, and he literally goes, where did that come from? That wasn't in the script. I'm like, I don't know. It just came up. I couldn't help myself. He's like, dude, that's money.
Dude, the guy looked like he was straight from the hills, and she did. I'm sorry, she did look like she'd been paid for. So you nailed it. You nailed it.
Oh my God, they wanted to kick my
your sugar,
my assets. They wanted to kick my assets down there. I had to hurry away. But yeah, check that out on YouTube. It's Joe Denham and Tom Abe Fight Me Prank, and man, you want to laugh. But get ready. This one coming up this weekend, I think it trumps it, dude. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. I was waiting for that hillbilly guy to kick the sugar out of your assets. And he looked like he was pretty ready to go. But we'd have caught it on tape. It'd have been fun. I'd have whipped out some of those Darren Keto Helton moves on him, and he would have been sorry he messed with me. Yeah, that's right. And then the hooker lady would have been like, "Okay, you owe me for this. You just cost me a couple $100, but Yeah. We'll write you a check. Looking good in that hat, Darren. Well, of course, man. It's it's Joe Denham. It's making country music funny again, right there. Signed by my boy, right there. The whole works, man. Yeah. Gonna have a lot of those at Frenzy Fest coming up July 31st. Thanks, Wendy. I appreciate the compliment. That was very nice. Steve, good morning, Darren and Joe. Good morning, Steve. How you doing, man? Good to see you, Steve. Sarah, good morning, Darren and Joe. We got our tickets. See, people are excited. Yes. Can't wait to see the show. Joe, we got a shirt for you to sign. You guys are the best to listen to. See, that's awesome. That's awesome. Sarah, you're the reason. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. We'll sign. I'll sign more than your shirt, Sarah. I'll sign anything. We sign a lot of things on the road. So trust me, he will. He signed a bottle of honey here a couple of weeks ago just because that's all they had for him to sign. So Yeah, it was a clover honey. It wasn't a wildflower honey. It was a clover honey. So that makes it special. Dude, I was also standing there when you signed that little bag of Pop Rocks, and I don't want to know what they used those for. That was a whole. Anyway, thanks, Sarah. Hey, Dr. Kim. Good morning, Joe and Darren. Thanks for taking away from the practice to join us. Taking this long. Now it's Joe and Darren. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, she's got it backwards, but it is what it is. Paula, what's with the sunglasses this morning, Darren? Hey, look at Joe. Just trying to fit in. Paula, be one of the crowd. We wear our sunglasses at night and in the morning. Good morning, Joe and Darren. Stumpy abs. Stumpy abs. Stumpy abs. Yeah, get there, Stumpy. Yeah, it's kind of like Thigh Master. It's Stumpy abs. Only it's more like Guy Master. Richard Simmons. And if you see Stumpy abs, you'll go, okay, well that really works. All right, let's see. Stumpy and Todd. This is Stumpy again. We have been practicing so we can drink moonshine. Now we call it sunshine. What he brings. Yep. Get ready, guys. You can't prepare for me or the sunshine that I'm going to bring to your work. No, you can't train for that. You can. Stumpy owns a bar, and dude, you still can't train for this. You have idea the kick this is going to have. It's just something else. Paula, good morning, Joe Denham. Hey, yeah, okay, Paula. I'm not here. I think she meant to say Joe Darren, but she said Denham. Hey, one. Hey, what's here? What's this? K97, pray for you TikTok challenge to win. Oh, now see, there's an idea. Oh. I was going to contact A1 later today and say, hey, I'm going to be giving away some meet and greets on the air, but what kind of a contest do you think we could do for a meet and greet? And she's got one going on here. Yeah, I'm thinking there is a K97 pray for you TikTok challenge to win meet and greet.
All right, let's get talking about that later on today. Let's get that bad boy going.
I don't know why she's always right. Seems like she's always right.
It seems like she's always there. You ever notice that?
Oh, too high.
Diane says, good morning, Darren and Joe. Can't wait to see you in July, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of excitement. Thanks for that, Diane.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know who's more excited, you, me, or all of them, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. And I got some good songs to play that night.
You know, dude, here's the thing. And knowing you, there could be 3 people in the audience, and you're still going to make it the show of the century like you always do.
I will tell you, Darren, some of the best times I've had, I've been alone. So it doesn't matter. I mean, look, if I'm there, it's going to be fun. And if there's a crowd, it's even better. So you're right. I'm in.
You know, this is way off course, and this could be pushing the absolute envelope to where it's going to rip. I don't know, but I'm driving to the studios at 4:00 this morning, right, like I always do, and I got one of our stations on Sunny 99.7, and I'm thinking about, you know, if I had to say what song best describes me in my life, I'm trying to think of what song, and then all of a sudden, Christina Aguilera comes on with Genie in a Bottle, and I thought that is Denim Song because the lyric about you got to rub me the right way, it just kind of feeds in, feeds into what you just said. The best times you've ever had have been when you're alone. Okay, let's move on from there. John says, "Shoot the what? Sugar, man. That's what it is." Good morning, guys. Funny as always. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. We just do what we do, and we are who we are. That's what it comes down to. Always look forward to Thursday morning with Darren and Joe. Make Thursdays fun. Thank you very much, Stephen. That's so sweet of you and very nice of you to say. Oh, man, dude, I'm telling you, so much excitement surrounding July 31st. And we're going to get together. I think A1's got a great idea to do a meet and greet. Now, let me explain to everybody.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you just fine. You sound like you were kind of tunneling out a little bit.
My earbuds died and Blanche took over. Thank you, Blanche. So.
Hey, speaking of Blanche, now I know that was Rue McClanahan on Golden Girls, but today would have been the birthday of B. Arthur. B would have she would have been celebrating her birthday today.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine being in a romantic, intimate moment with that and having her say, "Oh, I love the way you're kissing me right now"?
The only thing better is I had a record exec call me. We did a show. You remember Amanda Scarlett that sang the national anthem?
Yes.
She called me and was gone to Germany, and she asked me to be on a thing of HGTV International Home Shoppers or something. So I go to her house and we do this shoot for HGTV. Like I said, it's just like TikTok or a song. It never goes away. Like 3 years later, like a couple of weeks ago, I get a call from this guy. He goes, "Hey, big record guy here in town." He goes, "I'm about sick of you." I go, "What did I do? I haven't even seen you in forever." He goes, "All right, set the stage." The other night I'm in bed with my wife, and it was one of those nights it was on. He said, it's been a while for both of us. And he said, that was the night. And he said, I look up at the TV, the big flat screen we have in our bedroom. And he said, I see you shopping for homes in Germany. And he said, I started laughing so hard. He said, not only did you ruin my night, you ruined her night because we were both laughing so hard. He said, because he's like, I screamed out, I can't get away from him. And I said, well, then what happened? He said, we spent the next hour and a half laid in bed watching Joe Denham videos. I'm like, okay.
Oh, my. Can you imagine? What a mood breaker, man. What a mood killer completely.
Me on your TV screen in your bedroom at that right moment you're trying to buy a house in Germany. I can see it.
All right. Take this moral away from this story. If you're going to be intimate with your partner, you got the wine, you got the candles, you got the entire ambiance going on. Put on some Frank Sinatra. Don't turn on your TV. Don't put on Starkist. Don't put on anything like that because it's going to be the mood breaker that you don't want. Trust me on that.
Yeah. Just listen to Darren on this one. I think Darren's right. I would try to defend myself, but I'm done. I'm done at this point trying to defend myself. if I saw me on my 60-inch flat screen in my bedroom at that inopportune moment, I probably would, turn on Step Brothers too. I get it.
Even Lynn, Joe's wife and better half, even she says in their intimate moments, look, Joe, just email it to me, okay? I mean, that's how bad it is, So anyway, back to the meet and greets. Just so everybody knows, we're going to give you chances to win some meet and greets. I love what A1's putting together as far as the TikTok contest. But here's a meet and greet with Joe Denham. You go into your meet and greets with a lot of other artists, and no offense to them, they're in a hurry. They've got to get ready for their shows and so forth. But it's 9 times out of 10, it's you walk up, they say, "Hey, good to meet you. Thanks for being here." You take a quick picture with them, and then boom, on to the next person. We're doing it completely different with Joe and Jason in that if you get a meet and greet, we're going to have a full hour of these guys hanging out in a tent. And you just talk to them however you want. Everybody's just going to mingle. There's going to be food and beverages there. It's going to be a mingle.
Are we going to give happy hour a chance?
It's going to be a full happy hour, man.
Yeah,
and it's going to be a happy hour
a chance. Yeah.
If they want to get pictures with you or even me, God forbid, that. But if they want to get pictures, it's you just walk up and say, "Hey, can I get your picture?" You can stand there and talk to them for a while. You don't have to worry about, okay, you got to be rushed off for the next person now. It's not going to be structured at all. It's just going to be loose and fun, kind of like what is tattooed on his on his left thigh. Loose and fun.
That was my nickname in college. How did you know that?
I talk to people, man. I talk to people.
LNF. That was me back in the day.
You think I don't hear things? Come on, man. July 31st, Frenzy Fest. Dude, get your tickets now. It is one for the books. First time you've ever got to perform here. It's going to be outstanding, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna rock Fort Dodge country style.
I bet what'll happen on this, Darren, this will be the first time we play Fort Dodge, but I bet we'll do probably like Thanksgiving up there. We'll probably do New Year's Eve up there. I think once they see what we do, I think they're going to be like, dude, you got to come back. Because I say that because I'd like to come back up there in the wintertime to play, but also to hunt. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you want to do some deer stuff up here.
I'll get up there and do some deer stuff. Yeah.
Nice. So, very nice. We're going to make that happen too, but it starts with Frenzy Fest, July 31st, brother.
Starts right there, July 31st. That's my name, July 31st Denim. And thank you, Darren. TikTok it, check that out, and be on your tiptoes for the Joe Denham Tom Mabe prank that's coming out this week.
Oh,
it'll blow your
dude,
mind.
my phone's going to blow up probably when you send me this little picture here to get me warmed up.
I'm going to send you this picture. Keep it to yourself, and we'll talk about it next week on K9 to 7.
Next week, my brother. Have a great week. Keep yourself frizzy haired as I know you can, and we'll chat with you very soon, my man. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
See you, buddy. That's our buddy, Joe Denham. Yes, that's right. July 31st. Get your tickets now. Yourfortdodge.com or come see joe.eventbrite.com. I'm telling you, Frenzy Fest is one you don't want to miss. Just believe me when I say that. As I've been saying for the last few weeks, it's a show that you're going to be talking about well after it is over. Oh, yeah. Thursday from Tennessee. Always lots and lots of fun.